If you're feeling in the dumps, like a camel with 3 humps, here's a perfect medication to relieve the situation. Just a little touch of magic helps to make the day seem bright. Just a tiny hint of hocus pocus makes the darkness light. A little prestidigitation.
All right, we're going to take a little tour over here of Magic's Theater. Let me kind of show you a little bit as you're kind of coming in. This is Magic's Theater of Illusion and Museum. So let's just take a little tour as we start to walk on in. Looks like we got then the front door where you're going to sign in. And first thing, of course, Johnny Magic's Theater. We'll be going into there shortly, but first let's just take a quick tour through the look at the museum. So we kind of go in. This was one of the things that Johnny talked about was this cool little levitating illusion. Pretty darn cool, eh? Nothing here, nothing there. And then the water drops actually going up like this. Picture of Ray Bolger he was talking about. This is from the Traveling Magician of 1877. You can see the size of this. And the picture from behind, as he was saying, you can see where the guy is handing him the things from under the table back over here. So, get to see some of the other photos. T. Nelson Downs signature coins, business card. Kind of hard to read there, but the general idea. Kind of continue to move along. A double wrist chopper. So the Okido boxes that he was talking about. The fact that this was the Dean Dill Dean's box made by Norm Nielsen. A few of those were available and sold out immediately, of course. The Houdinis, some of the information, or rather some of the things from Houdini, and of course, for those of you who've been to Dean Dill's barbershop, and remember that sign from hanging in there. This is another entryway into the theater that you can see up there. And this is the picture of Bill Bixby as the magician, one of the playing cards and from the series. The Blackstone Wall, the picture of Harry doing the vanish, or the floating light bulb in the audience. Other photos. And turning around, the Houdini corner. The Chinese water torture that he had commissioned to build. And the milk can escape. And a replica of his straitjacket. We're going to go this way, which will take us over into the close-up theater that we were talking about. And this kind of takes you over into the newly built and remodeled close-up room. And this was the Cardini cards, photo, and award that Cardini had been given. Picture of the cover of Sphinx magazine with him. A little bit about Shimada. More picture again of Cardini on this side. And down here of Mr. Electric with a fez. Sammy Davis Jr. And again, some others. So let's go into the close-up room. You can see over here is where the close-up room would be, and then behind there would be the dressing room. Got a few seats, 21 seats, he says. 21 people can be seated here. It's a large Carter poster. Norm Nielsen Cummins, who was a local magician here in Austin. and some other photos, Lance Burton, Carter, etc. So this would be the close-up gallery or close-up room. Again, you can kind of see the drywall still is up, that they got a little bit more to complete on this. And it's going out. There's Walter Blaney.
Electrician, plumber, all over.
Many of these people who are in the museum have been inspirations or have taught Johnny in the past or have some real relevance in his life. And this was the illusion he was talking about where the hand appears through the gold post.
That was the biggest hurdle. And it
And
was like air conditioning.
going over to Dean's Bar.
Hanging out.
And see,
Well,
you see Arsene hanging out with the
and these
rest
little,
of the
these
here.
little satellites saved me.
There's
Those
Johnny.
things are like
They'll get you.
And
$1,200
Trixie
a
Bond.
piece.
Yeah, those are nice.
And that way, and that one in the
Poster
closer
of
room
Dean
does that whole
that
room.
he was talking
so I
about.
can turn it on and
Ali
off. So
Bongo.
those things were, those worked perfect.
They have those all over Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah.
They're nice.
And the origami. Who'd you say built the origami then, Johnny? This was
Johnny Gone.
Johnny
oh,
Gone.
Johnny Gons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Johnny Gone lived in Houston for a while.
Didn't it?
And some of the pictures we were talking about before. Michael Vincent,
Almost 80.
Jack Goldfinger, and then Frank Brett's poster. Well, he said was hanging at the Magic Castle for a long time. Fatigue Sanders.
You just sang
There's
it.
one of the Fatigue.
He's a nice man.
I ran into him. I ran into him in the funniest places. Just on
This was the
street.
Doug Henning
He'd always have
wall
some
and area, and then
things
too that he was discussing that when he got the
or something.
Metamorphoses.
Antique, you know,
Is that
coming
an
from
amazing,
the store.
lifelike
Is it the
picture or head of Doug Henning? Amazing.
hook clock?
Hooker.
Just kind of get this at different angles. You can kind of see.
Yeah, they charge you what?
It looks like a wax figure statue of Doug Henning.
I remember when Dean and them all went, and there was so many.
And some of the pictures of Di Vernon.
And they
Oh, that was the
floored everybody.
outfit also that was inside of the sub-trunk of
Was
Hennings.
that the magic?
This is the Sherwood Cups.
We're doing a pretty good one where I'm nowhere near the deck.
Under authenticity of the cups.
Put it in a box.
And here are the posters we were talking about of Doug Henning then too. The Illusion of Reality, and then the
And he's at home.
And
he
also
tells
the,
audience on the
Dove
speakerphone what card the person.
net production.
And I'm nowhere near the card. I'm nowhere near the deck.
And as we kind of go around this way, get into the picture of Sylvan,
That doesn't, we do both.
and some of the people that he had worked with are known, who are some of the celebrities that were discussed down here in the hallway that goes towards the restrooms. Several people, Robert Duvall and Morgan Freeman, Tom Hanks, et cetera, and Mel Gibson on down there that he'd worked with at different times.
I did, there was
And again,
our second show
Dean's
Saturday,
Bar,
the father
and
was like in his
picture of
80s,
Puck.
and he had oxygen.
there's the
I
cover
brought
of
the
Magic
cards
Magazine with
down
Trixie on
to
it.
the seat. Let him do it from the seat, so.
And again, some pictures from Fantasy Island. The plane. Some other little bits and
Funny,
bobs
I know his face so well. It's
as well.
all Joe Stevens. And young man.
And so let's take a look into the theater as you'd be approaching from the rear of the theater, going through the back entrance to be seated. One side and then the other. And this was the Metamorphosis illusion that he referred to that was owned by Doug Henning, right here. I can see there's a light sword cabinet, another zigzag on it. And I'm going to shine a light on this to let you guys see the name that he was talking about that was on here too. If any of you happen to know Ruth Landau, whose name was etched into this sub-trunk, again owned by Doug Henning. And David Copperfield poster from Flying. That one over there. Magic, magic everywhere you look. And there will be even more, I'm sure, as he's going to be continuing to add to his museum. So, there you have it. That's it. A lot of really cool stuff. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed the tour. Be sure and listen to the podcast. If you're seeing this on YouTube, you want to go to themagicwordpodcast.com so this way that you too can listen to what Johnny Magic has to say about how he developed the theater and all the museum pieces. So for now, this is Scotty out.
Just a little touch of magic helps to make the day seem bright. Just a tiny hint of hocus pocus makes the darkness light. A little prestidigitation puts a smile on every face. If you dabble in deception, extrasensory perception, it'll make the world a magic place. Hey presto! If you're feeling out of sorts, full of melancholy thoughts, put your dreams and plans in motion with a Kabbalistic potion. Just a little touch of magic helps to make the day seem bright. Just a tiny hint of hocus pocus